Hello, it is December 1st here on a Single Malt Review. I'm Dave and this is Tim, and we are about to dive into our first mystery dram from this year's Advent calendar.
I've got genuine anxiety. I have genuine anxiety. The hopes have never been higher with the clues. The risk has never been greater. Previously, we at least had the safety net saying, well, it's a pretty impossible exercise. We had nothing to go on. Please spare us the pillory online. We don't have that this time. No. We need to do better. The people are looking for results. So, Dave, let's give them some results. Right. Reveal. Well, we're not really revealing anyone. We just know that guy loves the tankard. He's sitting there fiending on the tankard.
Yeah.
And we have number one.
Whiskey number one.
In my lovingly calligraphed bottle there, by which I mean a bunch of labels that I wrote numerals on and stuck to old sample bottles. So thanks to probably a bunch of old Drinks by the Dram samplers for supplying that visual consistency. Alrighty ho. Number one. Are they going to start it off with a hard one? Or are they going to start it off with a gimme? That's the real question. It looks
very whiskey coloured.
It looks extremely whiskey coloured. I don't think we're going to get any help off the colour there. That is middle of the road whiskey, if you ever saw it.
I get hints of orange and maybe milk chocolate on the nose.
Yeah? Milk chocolate.
I need to. I know there is a chocolate malt whiskey coming up, so I'll need to not.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to, when I know something, when I'm looking forward to one thing in particular, I kind of fixate on it. And so I need to make sure I'm not skewing myself too heavily with my own biases.
I think we'll know when we've got the chocolate malt. Yeah. I think that's going to be loud and proud in the chocolate malt. The milk chocolate, that's safe. I think we're... And how mean would that be, putting one of the weirdo ones in first? Not that I'm going to say this is... They've let us off easy with this first one. This one, I was hoping to get like maybe a low ball to warm us up, but no, that has not happened. This is a mid ball, potentially even a high ball, which I could maybe suggest as a joke, but never mind.
Well, I've taken a sip.
Any familiarity here?
It's got a bit of a kick to it, but it's not like blow you away in terms of strength or peat or anything like that.
This is not a cannonball whiskey here.
It's a very familiar flavour. I'm convinced I've had this before.
It's very gentle in terms of the flavour. It's really scrummy, actually. I love this.
Yeah.
This is not ringing any distinct bells for me in terms of I've tried this before. Percent-wise, I think this is definitely over 40. I don't think it's 46 though, so it's probably either 43 or it's a weird strength. And that informs very little because that's probably the most common filling strength now in this age of slightly better filling strength is. 43 is kind of the one. So I'm getting a little bit of a Glenmorangie-esque thing ever since you said oranges.
Yeah.
I'm getting sort of almond as well. Orange almond cake is what I'm getting from here.
I'm reaching for the almonds, but just not grasping the nuts.
Do we think? Never mind. I'm going to be giggling at that one for a long time now.
No, don't taste the almond.
Do you think we've got Speyside here? I'm thinking Speyside.
I just don't know.
There's maybe a little thread of Highland slightly soupiness, but I think the safe money is on Speyside, which narrows the field a bit. It does not narrow the field a lot.
I'm going to consult the list of clues. I could look at the board behind us here, but instead I'll use my digital versions. I'm not turning my back to the camera.
Extra water. There's a bit of a creaminess coming out now. A bit of a shortbread, not quite butteriness. It's reminding me a little bit of the Longmorn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was one of my initial impressions. It could be the Longmorn 16. It's got the...
It's not strong enough.
Oh, okay.
Because we were tasting that just the other day.
50%, yeah.
And it was 48, and this is not 48. I would be able to... I've got a pretty good taste for ABV, and this ain't it.
Look at the other clues we have. We know there's a 16-year-old whiskey in here. This could be it. Our guesses were our top picks were the Longmorn, Lagavulin, or Darluen.
Darluen. Darluen. I'm pretty sure Darluen is... That's probably 43. That might be...
We also got options though of a 12-year-old and 40% whiskey.
Yeah. No, this
isn't air below 12, surely.
No, this is too strong. This is definitely 43 ABV.
Can't be an Ardent American because it's not strong or wacky enough.
No, this is too normo for Ardent American.
It is surely not. If it's a 5-year-old age statement whiskey, then I have gone very, very
No. Nutty.
Yes.
remember there's two death cards here.
Yeah.
They could have started with the death card.
mysteries.
Wouldn't that be one way to treat us? Put the start off with the showstopper.
I doubt it's from a new Lowland distillery. It's obviously not a rye whiskey.
I'm kind of thinking Darlewin.
Ah, okay.
Because then it might just be Highland.
Guessing a 16-year-old Darlewin. Okay.
But the age is... I'm not mega confident on 16, but as you go over these other clues, I can rule a lot more out than I can rule in. This is, I think, if not the Darlewin, then this could be one of the old question mark Arinos.
Yeah.
Because
there's also the Craigellachie, Glenlivet, Glen Scotia, all on the list.
Yeah. Ooh, hang on. Okay, all right, I completely forgot about Craigellachie. Delete Darlewin from my pick.
Right.
I think this is probably either Craigellachie or something weird. I forgot we have one of them in there because the strength is better for Craigellachie.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. Oh well, we'll say we get two guesses. We get one. I get one. Dave gets one.
Okay.
So I think maybe the Craigellachie for me.
Oh. I'm going to go a little more bold and suggest this is our 16-year-old.
Okay. All right. 16-year-old and Craigellachie. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what we got.
Card number 1.
I have to deal from the bottom here, so it's a slightly delicate exercise. If I peel back
we'll check the back first to make sure it's number 1, then flip it over to reveal the shocking truth.
Looks like a 1 to me.
Yep.
Did we get it right? I don't think.
What do we have?
Speyburn, 16-year-old.
Yes.
Bourbon cask.
Coloured, presumably
chill filtered. Interesting.
Speyburn. Okay, so there was me thinking, I've definitely had this before. It's so familiar. No, I can just get in a bin because I've never had this particular Speyburn expression before.
I don't know if we've had a Speyburn full stop.
I'm certain I would have tried one before, but I cannot recall having had the 16 in particular.
I'd have to do a search on the channel to see if we've ever looked at Speyburn. I think we might have looked at a very, very young one, the Brad and Ora.
Possibly even as part of a calendar, but certainly not be...
Speyburn. Does that mean we've got the 16-year-old?
Well, does
that mean we didn't get the 16-year-old, but we can mark it off?
Going to be the 16,
Interesting. Okay, that gets... Well, I have to go and get my pens now, but that is a very interesting start, because it means, though we haven't gotten necessarily a point for this one, because we didn't pick it as Speyburn, we do get to cross it off the board, and it makes all the rest easier.
Between us, we did pick this was going to be the 16-year-old. That was my...
Yes, all right. Let's if we can get part of the clue, let's give us a half. Let's give us a half for this one.
Assuming that this is the only 16-year-old in the box.
We could be 100% diddled if it's not. But anyway, exciting, interesting. Okay, that's number 1. I'm going to annotate the board and get my pens closer so I can do it live.
It is so much more exciting. Lovely dram.
Yeah, this is delicious. This is really good. It is very similar to the Longmorn. If it had that higher ABV, I would have gone there 100%. But
absolutely scrumptious though. And
what a lovely dram.
And a good auspicious start to this December, I believe.
All right, up and away. You know what? I was expecting a way more disastrous start. This show is promised. The clue system is working. It's here to help us. It's here to help us, not hurt us. All right, join us tomorrow for the next one.